Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this tutorial, I essentially wanted to cover the effects within the adjustment brush. Now, these are also can be used within the other filters, but the main focus we're going to be talking about is the adjustment brush. So everything we discuss can be copied over and done exactly the same way within the radial and the gradient filter. So we just went over the adjustment brush and its basic parameters, but now we're going to dive a little bit deeper into this effects tab here. A very, very useful effect, which you can kind of think of this tab as presets, but for your brush tool or your filter tools. So for example, we've got our brush tool here, and if we click on our effect, we've got multiple different things we can choose from. So for example, let's just click on temperature. And you can see right away we've got our default, but it is increased our temperature. So if we just brush out on our screen here, you're going to see that everything we brush is changed by just the temperature. Now you can also click on that and change it to shadows, which is just going to make the quick change to increasing shadows. Now, of course, each of these parameters do a different thing. And all of these are going to be saved as defaults within Lightroom. So if you just click on this right now, you will have these options. You even got stuff for like teeth whitening and skin softening and all that stuff. So we're going to go into this now. Skin, it's funny, skin softening actually did exactly what I was going to do, but not this intense. I think the full clarity, that's a little bit extreme. But I just wanted to show you how to save your own preset and essentially go over some real world examples where you might find this useful. So we're just going to click on our brush here. Oops. Oh, no, open our brush up, and we're just going to reset our temperature here. So what we're going to do is delete this. So we're going to go to this photo here. Now say we wanted to have a brush that we can universally sort of quickly apply to all of our skies. Maybe our skies, when you're taking your photo, they tend to be a little bit overexposed, which is a common problem that I have. Because when you have a subject in the front, it's hard to expose them properly without blowing out your sky a little bit. So we want to dehaze our sky. Now if we just do that regularly, we'll see what happens here. But we want to save it as an actual brush preset. So within our brush, what we're going to do is just increase our dehaze. And we can even draw it out just to see the effect, what we're going to be doing, and adjust it. So maybe we want an effect about there. Looks good to me. And maybe you want the highlights just to be reduced just a little bit. Once you determine your values here on the right side, we're going to come up to our effect. You'll notice it'll change to custom. Click the drop down, and we're going to go to save current settings as new preset right at the bottom. And we're just going to call this sky detail. You can name it anything you want, and we'll hit create. Now once that's created, you'll notice that right down here you'll have your sky detail and your newly created preset saved for your brush. So this works the same way. Now if we go to delete, maybe we grab our gradient mask here, drag that out, you can see that we already have sky detail set, so it's going to be affecting our entire sky. And then you can go into things like range masking, which we talked about in our gradient filter tutorial. Go back and check that out if you want. But you can go into things like range masking, which will quickly allow you to get rid of essentially the effect happening on the face here. And then uncheck that. And now you've got the effect just being applied to your sky. Super quick and easy. And you can, of course, recycle this for other images. Now you can also do this for skin softening, which is actually a default here. Skin soften light and soften skin and soften skin light. Now I made my own skin soften, which essentially, whoops, that goes in the wrong direction. We're gonna have to fix that. So we'll just move that back, and I'm just going to update preset. So since I changed the effect, it was originally in the wrong direction. We're going to go back like this. And we're just going to click here, update preset skin soft, and it will update it with the current settings. So if we go to something like this, and we just want to zoom in here, Z on your keyboard, and maybe we want to go to brush, and just apply some skin softening to these areas. we've already got our skin soften selected, but we can of course go and, what am I doing? We can go and select it from our list. So guys, that's pretty much it for using the effects. Now these are super cool, just that kind of helps you with speed if you don't want to be constantly recreating the same sort of effect going on here. You can have it saved as a nice preset. But essentially that is it for this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one.